How I started in the business, a long time ago when I was 19, I actually applied for an advertised position as a receptionist. Came down, had the interview, did the typing skills, the whole thing. Didn't get the job. Retrospectively, probably the best thing that ever happened to me. At 19, I had no life experience. So that, I think, is a really, really big thing that you need to have when you're working in the funeral industry, is some life experience. My first recollection is my grandfather, Leo, taking me to what was head office in Racecourse Road, our other building, when I was 4. And he actually took me to see Dr. Mannix, who had passed away, who was the Archbishop. And I remember holding Grandpa's hand as we opened the door and seeing this man in a coffin. So that's my first recollection. It wasn't until my youngest brother actually said to me, you know, we've got a job, can you come and work in the business? That I thought, do I really want to do this? I had another career, I was a nurse in another life, I'd raised 3 children, moved around an awful lot. I thought, oh, okay, look, I'll do this, thinking it's not going to last, or I'm not going to be working full-time. Well, 20 years down the track, I'm still here and I'm still working full-time. I know when I first started arranging funerals, it was predominantly females that were doing those roles. Well, I felt it was more of a female role, and I understand the reasoning behind it. I do have a nursing background, and I know that it's more of empathy, possibly, a gentle approach for people who are grieving, and in that relationship building probably more than anything. We've evolved so much over the last 20 years in the industry as a whole, in that the way that we now arrange a funeral is very, very different. It's very technical. We have a lot of prompts, we have iPads, we have photos. And so there's an awful lot more things that we need to know, and we find that actually families are looking for them. I think they've all become a little more tech savvy, and thank goodness at Tobin Brothers we're actually at the forefront of that, so we have all that at our availability. I was invited to join the board a few years ago. I am the first female Tobin board member, so a great honour for me, and it's another chapter of my learning as to what a board does, who it reports to, what influence I can have on some of the board decisions, and the things that come to us from staff and from our managing director. We are custodians of something that my grandfather and his 3 brothers started back in 1934.